Today I'm going to be just trying out some of the Adams Polishes matte and liner cleaner and the McKees 37, essentially their version of it. Not sure if they're made in the same place or not. I'm not sure. I think Adams owns B&B. Not sure where McKees is made. They're both blended in the United States. This smells more of just a generic cleaner. This has what I don't know, almost like a cherry cough syrup scent. So both the instructions on them say spray on the floor mat, let them dwell for 30 seconds, scrub, and then rinse. My pressure washer isn't hooked up right now, so I'm just going to kind of wipe them off with a microfiber towel. I'm just going to kind of do part of the mat right now until I can get my pressure washer out in the morning and finish the job. But for now, just a comparison should work just to wipe it off, comparing the same. So I'm going to do Adams on the left and McKees on the right. So I'm going to spray it relatively liberally on here. I did take a rough, this is a mother's brush, and kind of got all the loose stuff off that I could, just to make it less work and less grime that I get in the microfiber towels. So I got that sprayed on there. I'm going to spray the McKees on there. My sprayer's a little janky, but they're the free ones that come with it. So the Adams smells really good, really pleasant. It's kind of overpowering the McKees right now. Better than a bad chemical smell. So I'm gonna pause for a second, set down the camera, and then I'll start scrubbing the mat. For scrubbing, I'm just gonna use this little brush. I would recommend a drill brush or something if you're gonna be doing these for a customer's vehicle where you want to pound it out. This is one of the cheapest brushes out there, but I've used it on, I don't know, 50 or 60 different cars already, and it still looks brand new. I think it was like $4, so. The Adams is on this side again. Suds up real nice. I'm gonna speed this up so you can kind of just come back on the end so I don't waste any time, and then we'll talk and compare. Alright, so I scrubbed them both and stuff like that. I'm going to give these a good wipe down. Like I said, you may be questioning why use a specialized rubber and matte cleaner over, say, like an all-purpose cleaner. What these are supposed to do is they're supposed to rejuvenate the black in the mats without making them slippery and bring them back to the basically like brand new finish. Certain times I've had luck with all-purpose cleaners and other just general cleaners that it almost makes them dull and just doesn't look brand new. So then what you do is, a lot of people put like a silicone dressing like Carpal Pearl or something else on there, then it gets super slippery, and then that's when it can be dangerous in the driver's position, especially if your feet slip off the pedals. So one of the things I did notice is the Adams did seem to foam up a little bit different. One of them did have a strong chemical smell. I'm thinking that's the McKees. Made me cough a little bit after I cut the video the first time. I'm not sure exactly which towel it is, or which company that's from, so just trying to be honest with you. So the point of these are, it's supposed to bring your mat to look brand new again. So it's very possible they both do a good job, and then what I'd recommend is just what brand you're familiar with, or just whatever's easier to get. So I know Adams is relatively easy to get. McKees is too. They're starting to try to push really hard to get more local stores and stuff like that. Adams is, I think, another year or two behind them. So I'm going to grab a fresh towel and just keep getting this off. Like I said, for some of the set-in deep stuff, you might have to do it a second time, but we'll see. I might do it one more time. This floor mat was pretty hammered from the full winter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to hit it one more time with both chemicals, then we'll come back and pull the tape off and just have a discussion on how they both look. All right, so I'm going to pull off the masking tape now so we can kind of see. It's probably not going to be the best comparison because I didn't have like a waterproof tape. So let me just wipe that off. But let's get a little closer. Obviously, since I did not rinse it with a pressure washer or spend a ton of time getting the nooks and crannies, it's not the best clean, but that's from me scrubbing. You can tell the spots that I hit just right. Both finishes, in my opinion, from what I can see, they look good. They look pretty much, it looks brand new. I got to hit it again with the pressure washer and that'll take out the rest of it. You can tell right there, it's almost like stained, and you can see the different finishes. Between the two, they look exactly the same, almost. If I had to guess, I'd say the Adams side is a little bit darker, but between these two, if I had to pick a winner, I would pick the Adams polishes just because the scent is better and it seemed to be a lot less chemical odorant. I did cough again on doing the second round, so it'd be something if you're doing a lot of this, you're going to want well ventilated or do it outside. So if you have any questions about the product, let me know. I do know some stubborn mats, after you do it a few times, you might have to do 2 or 3 times, even with a pressure washer. But yeah, overall, pretty easy. Seems like it works pretty well. I'm gonna give the Adams a slight edge, but say I don't know what the price of this is offhand, but I know it's about 40 to 45 bucks a gallon for the Adams, depending on sale. But that's my pick right there. I'm gonna say they're both gonna work. They both seem like they'll do the job. They're not gonna make it look faded or anything like that, from my experience or what I've seen online. But the Adams seems to be a little bit easier to use, on a safer side of a chemical smell, and I like the suds of it a little bit better. You could probably see this, the McKees didn't really suds up as much. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and have a great day.